All right. welcome to the channel. It's Clarity Empress, the Empress of Clarity. Oh, I didn't even say my name right. Clarity Empress, the Empress of Clarity. Here to bring you another general collective energy reading. But today we got a new deck. And when I say new, this is new. Like, I just found out about it and ordered it last week. She's not new to me as far as a deck creator, but it's Abiola Abrams, right? So this is the first deck I got from her. I love it, love it, love it. It's a beautiful deck. Now this one is Secret of the Ancestors. We're going to get into it. All right, I already opened it. What I love about the deck already is some of the names that she chose to represent. I don't know if I'm going to use this tonight. I may just use it, the deck, intuitively for now. Get a chance later to really get in it. So I cleared it, but I'm going to smoke it some more while we on. But one thing about this deck is that it has a representation of all the major arcana, all 22 major arcana, and then the suite of the aces, the page, the knight, queen, and king. So that's how she did it. So I really think that's cool, you know. Um, so it's not hard to infer the meaning of the cards. You don't have to say, "Oh, okay, well, I don't know what this deck creator was doing." And it was interesting because I plan on doing my own deck with the Sankofa bird, and she used that on here. I'm still gonna use the Sankofa bird on mine, but it's not gonna look like hers. All right, and that's what I have on my hand, the Sankofa bird. I'm like, oh, my little practice jab, what they call it, hagua henna type thing is the Sankofa bird. Isn't that something? So I just love it. Anyway, we gonna get right into it. Welcome to the channel again. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you. If you have, I mean, thank you. If you haven't, please do. We'd love to have you. My readings are straight, no chaser. It's not about your feelings. It's about the truth. That's why my name is Clarity Empress, because I plan on giving you clarity. All right, Spirit, give me a message for the collective. What do they need to know or be aware of? What do they need to know or be aware of? The High Priestess, intuition and knowingness. All right. So somebody is following their intuition. Hopefully, they may be getting signs, synchronicities, and downloads. You may have gained some spiritual insight, um, seen some synchronicities. Oh, not synchronicity. I mean signs, like feathers, birds, sayings, names, something that indicates your spirit guides are near. Tell me more. The loner. So if somebody's been in hermit mode, thinking and contemplating, which says isolation and introspection. Yeah, somebody's been trying to figure some stuff out. Tell me more, Spirit. Ooh, the Tower. Chaos and destruction. Okay, something going down. All right, so this year, let me just, and it's interesting. That's a 16, that's double eights. This year is a very karmic year. Uh, I thought so. I think my spirit guides have been telling me this, but now I'm seeing any and every astrologer and other tarot people and other people in the spiritual community all are saying this. So I'm like, okay, I'm not seeing anything, I'm not seeing anything abnormal. It really is a karmic year. So a lot of things are going to be deconstructed, ending, peacemaker, persistence. This is temperance. Yeah, that's the challenge. And the thing is, who will make it in the end? That's what we're talking about right now. Tell me more, Spirit. The root of air. The root of air. What the root of air? That's the one thing I don't know about what that means in the card. But that's an air sign, I know that. The goddess circle, wheel of change. So this is the wheel of fortune. Something's changing, and that's what it is. This is a karmic year. Let me see what the root of air. I don't know if that's the root of water. Okay, so the ace is the altar. Okay, so that's the page. The page of air. Oh, let me see what this is giving okra. That's deep. Okra is it has a lot of medicinal uses as well as it's a good herb. I mean a good vegetable to eat, but it's good for lowering sugar and blood pressure. But this is page. This is page energy. So this is somebody uh learning new lessons, gaining clarity, also exploring, right? So that's learning something new. Wheel of change, persistence, patience. Okay. We cooking now. Let's see. Let's put some tarot on this. So we got the high priestess. So somebody needs to follow their intuition, or they have the past energy, the current energy. Somebody's isolated and alone. Somebody's having a day of reckoning about themselves. Somebody's in deep contemplation about their next move, who they want to be with, who they don't want to be around, um, what they want to do with themselves. In the midst of chaos and destruction, what I feel is that somebody is trying to be calm in the middle of a storm when they really do need to make change, because that's the tower. Whatever is going on is falling apart around somebody, and life is being deconstructed as we speak, because that's in the hidden energy. So it's like somebody, they might be trying to isolate, but in the meantime everything is falling apart around them. The persistence maker. So yeah, the challenge and the lesson is finding that balance and the alchemy of how to heal oneself. Temperance energy. Also patience and divine timing. Um, but somebody's ultimately gonna learn something that's gonna take them on the next adventure or take them into the next wherever they need to go. But we're gonna see, what is this about, Spirit. I want to know if this is love, if this is career, if this is very specific. Give me the information I need to know to give to the collective, Spirit. And then we got Wheel of Fortune. So something is, there's major shifts and changes. Spirit. Yeah, now we got the Hermit mode in reverse. So loneliness, isolation. Wow, seclusion. So for me, when Spirit gives me the Hermit, and the Hermit is in reverse, that's usually somebody coming out. For me, that's when Spirit tells me, no, this person is coming out of the isolation. This person is trying to be seen now. They want to go explore now. Now, it gives me that because it's telling me this person is coming from isolation, right? It's not like, if the Hermit don't come up, I would, know for sure isolation was involved. But it's telling me, yeah, if you see the Hermit and it's in reverse, clarity and press for you, that means that person is coming out of that isolation. They used to restrict their movements. All right, so the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so this is love, right? So the love, nurturing, learning one's capacity. The Queen of Cups is somebody that gives from an overflowing cup. And she's a loving, nurturing individual. She's very intuitive, much like the high priestess. So you can't play with her. You cannot get something over her. Hey, Monica, you really got to respect the Queen of Cups because her emotions precede her. Okay, meaning she can feel something before she knows something. She's just as intelligent as the Queen of Swords, but it's her emotions that go out like these little tentacles, and they feel the aura and they determine if this is good or bad juju. You know what I mean? And then she can formulate her opinions based on what spirit guidance is giving her. And somebody is I feel like there's someone, maybe a hermit or somebody out of hermit energy, in love with the Queen of Cups, or the Queen of Cups is the center of their attention. Let's see. Knight of Pentacles, yeah. Somebody is determined. There's somebody with, like, full of determination here, and it has a lot to do with getting out of this chaos and conflict of the tower. So their life is falling apart, but they are determined, meaning this person will still be standing in the middle of all the rubble. You okay? Okay, because they're not breaking. It's like they're being fashioned. You know how what are they calling? I was thinking a blacksmith puts the iron in the fire and just, keeps on shaping the sword or the whatever that is until they get the shape of that they want, and then they polish it up, and then they do all the different things that a blacksmith would do, right? But this person is being fashioned in the middle of this chaos, because regardless of the chaos around them, they are determined. Tell me more about the peacemaker spirit. Yep. Challenge and the lesson is to still have some hope. The star, the hope, direction, renewal, trust, belief, positivity, creativity, rebirth. They have positivity here twice. I don't know who made these cards. I am optimistic about the future. Yeah, this Knight of Pentacles energy is determined. Tell me more, Spirit. What's the root of air? What are they about to explore? One at a time. Okay. Happiness, happy employment, apprenticeship, masteries, craft skills, talent. Yeah, this is definitely a younger person. This Knight is a younger person. They may be embarking on a educational journey of some sort, or whatever their journey is. They learning a lot of lessons right now. And I feel like they're learning a lesson between misery and happiness. Like, what brings me joy and what brings me pain. I feel like it's being fashioned in the middle of chaos, because I feel like this Queen of Cups is what brings them joy, right? But they're in the middle of some sort of chaotic event in their life, or chaotic times of their life. But they still got hope. They got hope beyond, like, it might look bleak for them. Whoever this is, it may look bleak for them. But this person is like, nah, I still got hope. I do believe that I'll be fine. And they are, because ultimately they're focused on what's going to make them happy and working toward that. They're trying to accomplish something. Before you got on, Monica, when I was playing with these cards earlier, I realized that the back of the deck was the same images I put on my hand, playing with that, what's that thing called? Hagua. I keep wanting to call it Jaguar, but it's Hagua. Um, Yeah. And the bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. So somebody's looking for peace, and they got to make a decision about their peace. Somebody got serious. Oh man, come on, Chick-fil-A. Somebody has a serious decision that they need to make about their life. And it's painful. This says stalemate, difficult choices, stuck in the middle, hidden information, coming to crossroads, opposing forces. Right. This is somebody choosing between the light and the dark of their life. They are like, I heard stuck in the middle, and the pain is thunder. Was that Michael Jackson? Yeah, the pain is thunder. Damn, the tower. Yes. Somebody, and this is dead. Look how this is in the middle of the reading. Somebody is stuck in the middle of some type of major pain. Wow. Wheel of change. All of this is changing though. Now, like I was saying at the beginning of the reading, we are in the year of the 8, and this is a year of karmic change for people. I I challenge you to find an astrologer who is reading the cards or not reading cards, reading the stars regularly to tell you that it's not. Even if you don't know astrology, that's exactly what this feels like right now. It's a karmic change. Like shifts are happening we've never felt before. Not to this level. Like it, of course, in the last 5 years, a lot has shifted, a lot has changed. But the weight of what we're experiencing now is very heavy in a lot of ways. It's forcing people to think differently. It's forcing people to make changes in their life. So I'm getting that this is. I asked if this was a love reading. Cat here. Um, I was asking if this is a love reading or a reading about life and career. But what I'm getting is that somebody has a goal, and that is to incorporate love into their life. That someone has been lonely for quite some time and now they know what to do. You know what I mean? They know what to do, but it's still a hard decision. And so it's like, do I leave my pain? Do I leave my conflict? Do I leave, the chaos behind, right? Because I know it. But it's this is the year of destruction. So regardless if they want to leave it, the way it's going to shift, they're going to have to. Now, I always believe no matter where you go, you take your pain, you take you wherever you go. So if you choose conflict, you can go anywhere you want and choose conflict. That don't mean that you're gonna be able to survive it, but you could take you everywhere. But what I'm getting from this particular reading is that whatever this person is experiencing right now, they're learning from it. They are hopeful that things will work out. It's still a hard decision though. It's still going to change, but it's still a hard decision. It's the hardest decision. Spirit said this is the hardest decision they've ever had to make in their life. May not be the last of it, may not be the only decision that's that hard, but right at this point in time in somebody's life, this decision is the hardest they've ever had to make. And really, what it boils down to is this person is making a decision to choose them over this chaos and conflict, to still have hope, to still have optimism over the chaos and conflict, to choose love, to love themselves. That is what this person is working on. I, I used to think that for a short period of time, dealing with certain circumstances and people, I'd be like, if they just get out this environment, if they just do this or they just do that. But it was like deep down inside, I was like, nah, that's not it. Because if you don't work on yourself, wherever you go, you carry you. I don't get here. This person is just going to pick up and carry the chaos where they're going. And that's a beautiful thing because that means somebody is learning some lessons and willing to put the work in their life because a lot of people they don't want to change anything about themselves. This is somebody willing to change. And we got a lot we got not a lot, we have water sign energy here, we have earth sign and air sign energy here. So a lot of shifting, a lot of changing. Now I don't know where the passion is right now because I'm not seeing the wands, but I'm seeing that somebody, and you gotta take this how it resonates, but somebody is going through a major shift in their life. So let's get at it, Spirit. Why the Hermit in reverse with the High Priestess? What's happening with that, Spirit? Judgment. Oh, because whatever's happening, this person has already ended something that happened in their life. This is irreconcilable differences for me. There's no going back. Now, this person might feel guilty, might have a lot of self-hate, inner critic, inability to face facts, feeling down, all that, right? But regardless of that, that's one of those cards when Spirit shows it to me in reverse. It's telling me, Spirit is like, there's irreconcilable differences this person had. They can't go back. The judgment has already been called on a situation for somebody, and there's no repairing it. The judgment in the upright is a rebirth, right? As another chance, it's a sacrifice. Like, what do I have to give to get something? Well, whatever this person is experiencing in the past energy is like something they don't ever want to experience again. Okay. And so they are choosing not to, even though it's hard. Tell me more, spirit. Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this person's on Front Street. Page of Wands in reverse is the card spirit gives me to let me know that this person is hasty. They already, they're well known for their reckless behavior. And when I say well known, it's like they're on Front Street that where other people are watching and talking about what they're doing. Pages are messengers. But on this particular page in reverse, it's like this person's, everybody can see what they're doing, or they can see whether they're right, wrong, or indifferent. People are watching what this person is doing. They know they're impulsive. They know they're reckless, unreliable, distracted, easily tricked. Wow. Lacks direction. So this person is very naive and gullible, and whoever they're around is who feeds their mind, right? So whatever environment they're in, that's who they're influenced by. So if the environment is good, they'll be good. If the environment is bad, they'll be bad. They're like a chameleon. This person changes with the wind. They change with whoever they're around. Mm. So and Spirit said this person, because they are all over the place, needed to be with this Queen of Cups. They needed to be with somebody loving and nurturing, because wherever they are or wherever they coming from, whatever the situation is with the judgment in reverse, it was an unhealthy situation, mentally, physically, emotionally, or whatever, spiritually, all of that. It was just not good for them. And people now see that, and they see, okay, well, this I got to say it, Spirit said it. This ignorant person needs to be with somebody that's loving, that's going to direct, guide, or support. Depends on what kind of relationship this. Ladies, or if I should say feminine energies, do not take everybody on as a project though. Okay? Be careful. If a person comes to you and they are not ready to change and they're all over the place, it don't matter how much love you put into somebody. If they are not there to learn the lesson, be careful. Now, I'm getting toward the end here. That spirit is saying that this person is really ready to put in the work. I do hope that that is fully the outcome. But you got to be careful if somebody comes into your life and they are a full blown project and they got you pouring from their cup, and they're not able to pour into yours because all they need to learn everything like a baby, like a newborn baby that never knew nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful because that kind of person could drain you. Everybody is not a project to take on. Tell me more, spirit. But this person is being fashioned in the fire. So I don't get that this person is actually with this Queen of Cups, but they may desire this Queen of Cups. They may be very attracted to this Queen of Cups energy, um, because of her nurturing and guidance and love and healing abilities, things like that. Yeah. Yeah. So this person is being stripped of their ego right now, like really stripped of their ego. Um, Money might not be right. They may be even a bit corrupt. But whatever's happening in their life, they will have to turn it around. This person is going to have to rise up with integrity in order to be with a Queen of Cups energy. Okay? There's no other way around it. This person may have been obsessed with wealth, material finances, but so much so that the more they chase the money, instead of letting money chase them, the more they're losing money as we speak. In the hidden energy, this person might be broke, or they may be having major losses, or they might be getting people might even be stealing from this person because they're so naive at the Page of Wands. Everywhere they go, somebody could talk circles around their head. So this person, they think they're slick, but they're not. They try to be Mr. Fly Guy, Mr. Fly Girl, whoever, but they're not. I'll never forget this right here. Somebody being obsessed with money and wealth and how things look reminded me of one day I'm in Jamaica with my father, and my stepmom said, well, no, I'm sorry. We were in Jamaica and somebody approached my father and offered to sell him some gold. I think it was gold chains. And my stepmom said, "Don't buy that. That's gonna turn before you could turn the corner. It's gonna be, turning green." And he's like, "No, I mean, listening to the dude, and the dude's like, 'Come on, buy it, buy it, buy it.'" So my father, obsessed with what things look like, decided to go ahead and buy it. Before the end of the day, the thing turned green, like she told him. Don't buy that. That's fool's gold. You do not want that. This type of person, it may be gullible at times. And I feel like that has come back to bite this person. Now, in spite of it all, if they know this Queen of Cups, like they think they know her, that's why this person is still determined to arise above it. That's also why this person is experiencing an ego death. One more. Ten of Cups. Yeah, this is what this person is hoping for. They're hoping to come back to love. It says domestic harmony, family reunions, contentment, celebrations, peaceful coexistence. All. This person want peace. Okay, they have hope. They are optimistic. This person now is wanting to pursue love. Money didn't warm them at night. Money didn't make them feel good. Money didn't boost their ego. Money didn't heal them. And the more they chase money, the less they had. That's why the King of Pentacles is in reverse. Now this person has to dig deep in their fortitude. Like what keeps them going? What are they? Who are they at their core? That's what this person has to do in order to pursue love now and let that ego stuff go. I'm over here spinning a bunch of cards. Oh, it's too many. Damn. All right. Let me shuffle. Hold on, y'all. So yeah, this person wants now love. Now they want the whole package. They want the family. They want the nurturing. They want the happiness, the stability, the security, the peaceful existence. They don't want this chaos and conflict no more. Reminds me of trajectory or potential. Explain what you mean, please. Oh, yeah, um, so we got the Five of Wands here. Now, me seeing the Five of Wands with this Eight of Coins, Spirit is telling me this person is ready to do battle to put in the work for this connection. They're ready to put in the battle. This person is really ready to fight for what it is they want. What's the bottom of the deck? Slow pace, postponement, chaos. So the Eight of Wands in reverse. So I will say this. The change is coming and the change is happening in divine timing. But this person is making a decision slowly in the midst of all the chaos. So this person is coming toward where they want to come, toward this queen. However, they are moving very slow. Okay, because they're resistant to making the change. They want to straddle the fence, but this ain't gonna be much longer. They're not gonna be able to do that much longer. So however long they've already done it, that's coming toward an end now. So it's not oh, okay, this is gonna happen in, I don't know, maybe 2-3 years for this person. Now they don't have much time. I mean, at best 8 months, meaning I feel like whatever is gonna occur is gonna happen before the end of the year. When it's gonna happen, I don't know. I feel like it's an unexpected type of thing, meaning they will spontaneously, make a change, like with the tower. But this person has been moving slow, so they have wanted a connection with this queen for some time now. They have been in isolation for a minute, separate from this queen. They may have even ghosted this queen. She may even have ghosted them because of past behavior or whatever. But the bottom line is they're not with this queen. And now what they want, they have to pursue. Spirit said they're gonna have to work for it, and they know it. They know it. They need to explore the possibility of putting their efforts and energy somewhere else, because wherever they are, there's irreconcilable differences. This will not last. So some people want to look at someone's potential to change, but I heard someone say that you have to consider trajectory. Someone who is willing and ready to change will show an upward. Oh, okay. So you said trajectory over potential. Yeah, that's what I feel like. This is like a slow burn, but they are in an upward swing, right? Instead of somebody, they may have plateaued wherever they were in the past, but because their desire of overcoming their pride and ego is stronger now. Because I feel like it's stronger now with this being a challenge and a lesson. Temperance, Star, and the Ten of Cups, this person's desires have shifted. So whatever they were on before, they're not on that type of time anymore. They're different now. So this chaos and conflict has really changed them. Whatever happened that caused this irreconcilable differences has made something shift in this person towards something. So their goals and desires have totally shifted and changed. They're no longer wanting the same thing that they were maybe willing to accept in the past, but because of their past and what they want in their future, there is going to be some challenge with letting go of the past, and that's what the Two of Swords is. What I'm getting though is the universe, there's universal timing here. This person won't have the ability to sit on the fence no matter what they want. They stalemate. They figure like if I could just leave, everything could just stay the same, I could be fine. But it can't be, because the thing is, if it stays the same, they don't have love. If it stays the same, then they're just stuck in chaos and conflict. So now they got to think about it like, damn, do I just want to do I need to just stay here? But every day is some other nonsense, right? So this person's with a very karmic situation, could be a karmic family. Whatever the case may be, they're going to have to fight their way out of it. Yeah, growing pains. This is also a maturing. Now, I spoke to someone today, and their person doesn't sound like they're maturing. Their person sounds like they're a grown child, still playing mental games, you know, trying to stay on somebody's brain, but not really. This person, and the advice Spirit told me to give was to go ahead and walk away. Let it go. Let it go. Even if you're willing to come back later, still let it go for now. It's not healthy to hold on to it, because we got to think about this. When we care about somebody, and they cross our boundaries, or they cause us harm, or they're always in the midst of chaos and conflict, if we stay connected to them, do you know we catch those strays? We can end up catching bits and pieces of their karma. There's also a thing called vicarious trauma. The more somebody else is traumatized, the more it impacts you, right? And if you say you don't want that, then you have to put some distance between you and that to preserve you. And the Queen of Cups energy, she kind of knows that instinctively. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Queen of Cups will sometimes overdo it. But when she is listening to her intuition, she will pull it back. And then the advice Spirit was telling me to give was that it's okay to have a goal that eventually y'all may come together once the healing has begun. But in the meantime, go do something else. Let that go. Don't be in close proximity of somebody else's karma. Don't let somebody dump their stuff on you because they figure you ain't going nowhere. You'll listen to it. You love them. That's not fair. So this person has a battle that they got to fight on their own. And if they desire this 10 of cups, this star, and this temperance energy to be healed, to have opportunities, and to be loved, nurtured, and supported, they have to make the biggest decision of their life. So they have to grow up. Yeah, all that uncertainty. You're right. It will wear you down. It will drain all the emotions out of your cup. And you'll be sitting there thinking like, what the hell happened to me? Who am I? You become a shell of yourself because you're too busy worrying about what somebody else is doing or how they're doing it or what their problem is. No, no, no. Don't do that to yourself. Avoid taking on somebody on your entire back. It's a burden. I'm gonna show you the card because the spirit just gave me the visual. I'm gonna show you the card. This is what we cannot. And oddly enough, this is the Six of Swords. Or interestingly enough, not oddly. Look at this card. You see all them people? They're on this person's back. Not people, rather. There's a rooster. There's the person, and there's this is the person holding that on their back. This is Six of Swords energy. This is get rid of that burden. Drop them. Let them go. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever way you can pull your energy back so that they can go figure out what they need to figure out, you got to let them go. One thing I learned, I used to say, I love hard. And then one day, Spirit said, you're not supposed to love hard. Love is not hard. Love is not the energy of hard. And I was like, yeah, you know what, Spirit, you're right. All this time I'm talking about I'm loving hard because I won't let go. I'm loving hard because I was controlling a situation. At least I was trying to. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't surrender. That's what I was doing. Loving hard is not the inability to surrender and allow someone else to go experience what they need to experience. So what I've learned is, if I got to release my attachment to a situation or a person, I will release my attachment because obviously if it's not working out, there's something else you need that I don't have, and that's fine. Go get it. Go get it. You got to let people go, live their life. You have to let people experience what they want to go experience, even if you know better that it's not good for them, even if you realize that they're heading in the wrong direction. Give them the advice and then let it go. That's it. Yeah, no more struggle love. Why? Because why are we struggling to love each other? Even if we financially aren't the best at that moment in time, loving each other is not hard. Nothing about love and that energy should ever be difficult. Whatever we find difficult is our attachment to the things that we feel like we love. I used to feel like, there was something that belonged to me that I loved. I loved the way it made me feel when I had it. I loved the way I used it. I loved it because it was something I desired and it took me a while to obtain it. And I gave it to somebody and they took it and I was attached to that thing. And they knew that I was attached to that thing. And the advice that was given to me was consider it garbage now. And I was like, ugh, struggling with that because I was also attached to it. Why they wouldn't give it back? It's mine. It belongs to me, right? And I was only asking for some help with it to keep it going. And yeah, somebody said just release it. It's garbage. It does long as you release the attachment, it don't belong to you anymore. And I was like, you know what, you're right. So I don't care. I'm all right. I have other things that replace that. Did it hurt? Was I disappointed in the person for not returning my item? Yes. But it's okay. It's my trash now. It might as well have been in the trash. I don't care what. It don't matter what they did with it. Put it that way. And I had people that speculated. My friends, they speculated what could have happened. What did they do with it? Maybe they sold it. Maybe they gave it away. I don't know. It don't even matter anymore. I had to release my attachment from it, and I also had to release the attachment of why they did not give it back. We find attachment in a lot of things, and we call it love. That's why this person is struggling with this stalemate energy that they have, because they're attached to something that's not love, but that they desire love, right? And so now they're struggling with seeing clearly in between the lines of what is good for them and what isn't, and messing with something that is not love. When you start to realize what you desire, that you desire love, you start to realize that the thing that you were attached to that wasn't love is like, oh. And it's still hard, because regardless, attachments take a while to release. It's like these tentacles that we had wrapped around some person or thing, and we just, when we start to understand what we're experiencing, like little bit by little, they start to come off. We start to release one. We start to release another one, right? We start healing. We release another one. We heal some more. We release another one. So we can finally let it go. Not in bitterness, not in anger, not with resentment, not with even with shame. We just let it go. And then we're good. But it takes a little time. Everything doesn't always happen like that. Now, sometimes I will say we may cold turkey a situation and be like, you know what, I'm done. Right? But it really wasn't as cold turkey as we think. That's the straw that broke the camel's back. We slowly release until the last tentacle comes off. And a lot of times it catches people off guard because they still think we holding on. We're not. We're not. When you get to that point, you realize I'm not holding on no more. What am I holding on to? What do we have in common anymore? What existed between us? What exists between us? Nothing. But whatever it is that wasn't real, those attachments. This is devil energy I'm talking about. Those fake codependent attachments that we have to situations and circumstances, that if we only thought differently about our situation, we would just let that go, because we would realize it didn't serve us. This person is going through releasing that devil energy. Now, the devil card don't have to show up for me to know that. It's the energy. And people have attachment to us or want us to stay attached to them so that they can feel secure that whatever I go out there and do in the world, I can come back to this person. This person's still attached to me. No, no, no. That's not always the case. Tell me more, Spirit. Let's get some kipper dipper on this. Yeah, this person. Okay, so let me go back to the storyline on here, because what I'm getting with Spirit is that this person ended a situation with somebody. Now, if they didn't physically end it, meaning they're still in the same household or they still keep doing the same routine with someone, it's the emotional baggage that they have let go. Is or their attachments are actually, like they're probably at their last thread of an attachment, right? So this person has decided, because this is a 10 on this card, so this is an ending, this and journey. This person has journeyed in their heart away from the chaos and the conflict, right? But they're still experiencing it. So if they're still experiencing in the hidden energy, it's because the physical body is still present in the midst of all of that. People think, all right, well, I don't love this person no more. I'm just here because whatever the convenience is, whatever the codependent issue is. Well, I just need a place to stay till I get another one. Let me tell you about that. And this is interesting because I don't have all the story, but I got enough of the story to know. So I had a friend. She was a PTA mom with me, and I had just met her that year. and she was getting married to her fiance, another woman. Now, it was something about this woman I picked up on. I think I picked up on her insecurities. It was just something about her I didn't care for. So I just asked her. I said, "Are you sure this is what you want to do?" And she said, "I don't know." And I said, "That's a red flag, because if someone says to you right before you get married, is it sure you want to do? You should be clear as a bell. Yeah, of course I want to do that." She said, "I don't know." I said, you're not married yet. So this is kind of like you need to evaluate that, right? And she said, "Yeah, I guess so." And I had to leave it alone because, we weren't close then. We were just cool. I really liked her. She liked me. We were just cool parents. We enjoyed PTAing with our kids and all that stuff. Flash forward to, I want to say, damn, what year was that? 17. Yeah, maybe by 2018. So that might have been 3 years after. Um, they were no later. They still lived together. Okay. Then a couple years later, during the pandemic, she told me they got a divorce, but they still lived together. They needed to live together financially. Well, one day I just decided, a couple weeks ago, decided to seek her out. So the number I called didn't work. Now I don't remember the last time we talked. It had to been over a year. So I decided, and I was like, So I had her email. I emailed her. I was like, "Hey, what's up, girl? It's me. Ain't been in a while, blah, blah, blah." So she reached out, and I was like, "Oh, crap." She went to jail for a year, y'all, because she tried to unalive that ex. Hey, Shelly. Nice to meet you. She tried to unalive her ex. Why? Because she stayed in close proximity with somebody it was already over with, y'all. I was, wow. Yeah. So, needless to say, they're no longer in proximity. She had many charges and she ended up doing a year. This is the cautionary tale. Like, somebody needs to get out of this chaos and conflict. They need to get physically away from the chaos and conflict. They don't need to be next to this person or these people or whatever this situation is, because eventually, when the straw breaks the camel's back, it could turn into violence, is all I'm saying. So that's a cautionary tale. Yeah, so currently being there has them in bad health. This is why they want to seek this Queen of Cups energy, because they want to be nursed back to health. Whether it's, like I said, mental, physical, spiritual, emotional health, they need help. This person needs help. Tell me more, Spirit. Ooh, that's too many. One at a time, please. Why is this? Is this upside down? Oh my God. Okay. Let me just take these two since it's popping out. Yeah. So this is the Queen of Cups energy that they want to be around, a mature woman, and they want to bring a message to her. That's why this page is here. She may already get downloads, because the Queen of Cups is very intuitive anyway. Spirit may be already letting her know what's going on, that they are in chaos and conflict. I don't feel like this chaos and conflict situation would be any surprise to this queen, because if she's not even in close proximity to this person. Hey. Wow. Oh man, I keep just dropping everything. Hold on, y'all. Y'all was talking about chaos over the dinner. Listen, somebody is coming out of this chaos and conflict, but there's reasons. There are reasons. Tell me more. Yeah. This person has if children aren't involved, this person is maturing. And this person has childlike optimism, because we're here I have Temperance, the 10 of Cups, and the Star. This person has like childlike optimism that things will work out. All right, but I do feel like this is part of their maturity from childhood to adulthood. So I don't care if this person is 40 years old, they going through a major shift in their life to see life in a different perspective. Tell me more. Woo. And I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you that motherfucker is not real. I'm just kidding. But I'm telling you right now, this person is dealing with some chaos and conflict. They gotta fight their way out of a. I did say earlier that people might be stealing from them with this King of Pentacles in reverse. I do feel like that's what they're fighting. Like people are trying to steal from them, take from them, con them. That's why this Page of Wands is in reverse. They're very codependent and they're very impulsive and distracted easily. This person is easily distracted and they easily get played with. But they got to fight their way out of it with the Five of Wands, and they're working toward that. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, to great fortune, but it's taking them a while. It ain't gonna take them much longer. The 2 and the 6 equal 8. This person is going to make a shift this year by hook or crook, whether it looks like the universe did it or they have a snap in their life. But the universe back is in the background orchestrating this change, y'all. The title caught me because I'm about to unwrap 5 new decks of cards. Oh shoot. Our person is staying for a child that is suffering in the middle of a chaos. Oh, yeah. I just feel like this person. This is the challenge and the lesson, but I don't feel like they're staying. This person is now choosing love. So they could be choosing to give that child love, or they could also be choosing to give the child within them love, meaning they could be in the process of reparenting themselves, healing some inner child wounds. But there is some leveling up, some maturity over here because the Eight of Coins is here, the Page of Swords is here, and the Five of Wands. So when Spirit showed me the Five of Wands with the Eight of Coins, it's like somebody's fighting to build themselves up. They're already, but they're dealing with people who are stealing from them every chance that they get. So this is a battle that somebody's experiencing. They're not getting out of this like unscathed, y'all. They don't just get to make a decision one day. You know what? I'm leaving. They're not leaving without a fight. Period. Somebody is going to antagonize this person into, look at that, despair, into some sort of altercation. That's what I'm getting. It is as likely as they transcend or transform out of this situation, because this is definitely somebody going through a ego death. They don't get to walk away. They're just not. You don't. This person, who these people are not going to let them just walk away without a fight. Now, if they were smart, and I'm not saying they're dumb. They probably are very gifted and smart. If these people are always into chaos and conflict, the smartest thing, the only way to walk away without a fight is to sneak away. Like honestly, if I was in a situation and let's just say I got help and somebody was like, you know what, don't worry about them crazy people. Go stay with me. Go come with me. I would be slowly moving my most important things out of that space till all I had left was the bare bones, and then I'm just gonna be out. You just gonna have to put out an APB on me and try to figure out where I am. I'm going. And I ain't coming back. And I ain't saying nothing. I'm not gonna alert you. I'm just saying, like, you're not gonna sit there and roll block me to get out of whatever you got going on. That ain't love. I'm gonna sneak away. I'm not gonna walk away and tell you I'm going. I'm gonna have to sneak it. I'm gonna take all my important stuff and put that aside somewhere safe that I can trust, and I'm out. Like, you're not gonna hold me. I would be one of them people being trying to cut my hand off to get out of them handcuffs or whatever, just to get away. I might be dripping of blood, like they do in the movies. I might be dripping blood or whatever, but you gonna unhand me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't about to keep me somewhere I don't want to be. The fuck? Oh. But anyway, I digress. A lot of times in these situations, there is this thing that people don't seem to understand, and I gotta speak on it because Spirit is telling me to. Sometimes people will tell that person, the chaotic individuals, I'm leaving, because they want a reaction from the person. They want the person to fight. They want the person to change. That doesn't work. That just makes them roadblock you and stall you even longer, right? That makes them pretend for a second, throw the mask back on, send their representative to play with you a little longer. That's what it does. And so the thing is, this person is going to have to resist the urge to showboat or brag or, threaten somebody that I'm leaving. I'm seeking better. Because it ain't gonna get them what they think that's gonna get them. I tried to explain this to a family member. I did explain to her actually, and she did it that way. She actually did not let her narcissistic mom know anything. She didn't. Her aunt made a statement that said, "Yeah, I'm leaving," because she felt it was the right thing to do. She ran it from her, but the daughter was like, "Nah, I can't. I'm listening to Rock, my friend, my cousin, and I'm going to not say anything." So the mother didn't know anything until the truck showed up, and she couldn't, because y'all, the way she would have monkey wrenched that, the way she would have carried on, she had to have the sneak attack in order for her to escape. She had to. And some people don't want to realize that because they want to rationalize with people that are meant to harm them. So I do hope that this person is, because journey is here. So I hope that this person, whoever this is working on their journey, and they're not, revealing to these people what their next moves and or intentions are, at least verbally, because that gives them a way to work around it, a way to sabotage it. And honestly, to tell these people I want out of here and I'm miserable and I'm unhappy is a form of self-sabotage as well. It will get them nothing but despair and misery. And yeah, so two things could be happening right now. Somebody could be talking too much and going through despair, or they're going to leave somebody in despair because they couldn't stop their progress. Mm-mm-mm. Well, God bless whoever this is, y'all. Somebody needs some support. They need some help. But they need to go ask for it. They need to put the effort in. Cause y'all, somebody has to grow up. They gotta put the big girl drawers or panties on, how they say, the big boy drawers on, whatever. They got to stand on their own, stand on 10. And then they got to seek the help that is willing and available to them so that they can transition to what they need to be in life to be happy. Because everything about this challenge and lesson here is that they should be pursuing happiness, and that they really do desire love now over whatever else they had going on, which is more than likely materialistic nonsense, things that didn't suit them. I feel like they may, as much as they pursue money, that energy of money, it was always running from them, and if it wasn't running, it was being taken from them with the thief. So you know how I do. Take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it. But this, like I said, this new deck is Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle, by Abiola Abrams. She's also the deck creator of African Goddess Rising Oracle. This is, I think, 52 cards, unlike the other one that is, oh no, 45 cards, my bad. So I love this deck. It was recommended by Monica. And it arrived today. It's brand new. And I was like, look at the signs and synchronicity. So I've been playing with this henna type stuff called hagua. And so I did my first hagua because I want a tat of the Sankofa bird. And look how I did a good job, y'all. Even though to me it looked like marker, but I was like, all right, I'm gonna let this rock for a little bit and I'm gonna perfect it on my hand a little later. But look at that. That is like divine timing. So, y'all, take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it. Please like, share, and subscribe if it's your first time. Thank you for coming. I appreciate y'all for listening. I'm going to clear the deck, clear the space, and start a next live. And then I gotta give y'all one for the morning time. But thank you, y'all. Have a good night. Or not good. If you don't come back, have a good night. If you come back, you'll see me in a minute or two.